What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer, and now that we're done with that omen bullshit, I can go back to normal shit. So let's take a monkey with Heaven Earth Slam, which is my favorite ability of the monkey. Let's see if I have a monkey run request. Monkey. I don't. Well, that's free for me. And, excuse me. Partner skulls for monkey. I don't know. Could be Hunter. Hunter's interesting. Let's grab the Hunter and see if I have a Hunter run request. Hunter. I do. Ben Folk, Hunter's boot. Oh, that's not that's not Hunter. That's a pikeman run. I don't have a Hunter run. I don't have a Hunter run request. Well, in that case, we'll still take the Hunter though. But like, it's funny that the only word for Hunter in my entire run request notepad file was for Hunter's boots on pikemen. That's pretty funny. There's not as many Hunter enjoyers as there are pikeman enjoyers, that's for sure. I like them both. I like the Hunter more than most people. However, this shit sucks. And also, Heaven Earth Slam on Monkey isn't really good until Unique. I mean, it's not terrible before then, but if we're talking when that ability actually gets really good and worth your time, it's at Unique. But that's really Monkey in general. Not a bad skull before that. Actually, I want to think about how I'll talk about the Monkey here. Monkey, much like every other skull in the game, is decent. Like, there's no truly bad skull in this game. But if there's any skulls that need work and, like, some buffs, I would say Monkey's one of them. So, I'm hoping that Monkey gets some changes in the upcoming physical patch. And Hunter, for that matter. Both of these guys, actually, I think could use some changes. Even though they're both not as bad as people think they are, there's very clearly problems with these skulls, especially with as many people disliking them as they do. Like, a bunch of people don't dislike skulls for no reason. That's kind of been the thing I've learned over time is, generally where there's smoke, there's fire. And if people are, like, pretty much universally saying, I don't like Hunter, or I don't like Monkey, even though I like them, that doesn't mean they're, you know, that probably means there's something wrong, you know? That's how I look at it these days. No HP in the pit, that's fine. Pushing a Dark Light into the brambles is such a good feeling. But sometimes after you do that, they then drop HP, and you're like, well, that sucks. Now I have to actually try and get this HP instead of it would just normally be free. I'm going to keep getting bone shards. Feels good to be able to do this again after trying for omens for a whole week and just skipping so many skull rooms that I normally would take. We don't have to try for omens on this run, and that feels nice. I'm liberated. I'm free. Just want to be careful of this brawler. Disgusting brawlers. There we go. And if this is the end, it's a little unfortunate because I still have a lot of money I'd like to get. And since we took so many skull rooms, we're pretty much going to be poor in this shop unless we get an extra door here. And it's the shop. Unfortunate, but it's fine. Ooh. That's run defining. But I'm feeling Monkey. I'll take it. We'll ditch the Monkey. I'm not super heavy about that, but like, you really don't turn down this guy if you see him. And also, this could be a Spirits run. See what we get up here first. Lou, maybe? That's not Lou, but that is cool. I'll actually take it. Let's hedge our bets a bit. Oh! I forgot my things at the start. Well, that might explain a lot. That might actually explain a lot. How did I do that? Maybe I'm just tired because I just came off a stream. I mean, that's not the first time that's happened, and it certainly won't be the last, but I'm just trying to figure out why my brain did that. Like, I wasn't even really distracted. Stay there. Oh my god, she's the worst. Stop healing. One good thing about Rockstar, or one bad thing about Rockstar, I'll say, is he's very solo-oriented. I think he's one of the skulls in the game that kind of wants you to not swap. But if you do swap with him, you get a nice stun swap, which is really nice. But like, if you swap with Rockstar as his amps are out, he actually loses the damage on the amps, which is not good. You don't like that. You hate to see it. But I think it's fine. Also, I definitely should have considered the Clown there. I think Clown would be better for the run I have in mind. I'm thinking maybe we do some mixed shenanigans. Go back to the Haxa classics. Instead of focusing on omens, build something that's fun for me. Okay, good. But we pretty much have like 0 damage currently. Big thanks to me for getting my my things at the start. Not ideal, but in Act 1, Part 1, it's not a super big deal. In Act 1, Part 2, it can actually start to affect you. And it really fucks you up in Act 1, Part 1, too. Maybe I'm just coping. Maybe I'm just trying to avoid admitting my mistakes. I think that's what's happening here. Oh my god, another plate armor. How many of these are we gonna have to fight, dude? I think we've only fought 2, but that is too many plate armors. And of course he's firing off that. I'm just gonna leave him down there for a minute. I'd rather come up here and deal with these guys while that shit goes away. Okay, flamethrower time. And he's stuck in place too. You love to see that. Aw, man, I missed with the stun. Just get him out of here. Thank you. And we got an omen. What's in the box? The worst omen in the game. Bar none. Not taking it. It's terrible. God, that omen sucks. Unfortunate, but we'll hopefully make up for it. We do have a direction to go in now with crits. I should have maybe considered that spirit. Okay, that's crits. Maybe the spirits go. On the low, I kind of want both of these, but this is probably better. We are kind of, like, we're in a physical direction currently, so I might as well lean into that. I don't know if it's the long-term solution. Oh. Well, that's Twitch alerts doing its thing. I thought I did turn it off. Well, apologies. Someone followed me on Twitch. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. That should not be a thing. I literally turned it off in my settings, so. However, I do appreciate that follow. Shouts to Darsurusk. That's pretty funny. Whoopsies. A little bit of an advertisement, I guess. Didn't mean to do it, though, I promise. We cannot. I hate not being able to swap. That was awful. Also getting distracted by the follow. But frankly, being distracted by channel growth is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. That's misfortune. Okay, the mixed damage shit's coming together. We even might... In fact, we're guaranteed to have enough bone shards to upgrade our hunter to unique, if I want to. And I think I do. Hunter's a really good crit user. Do not stand up. No, don't do it. But we swapped anyway, so that's exactly... Ooh. Okay, I don't like this. I'd better uncross my legs and sit up now because the run's in danger. Because we're going into Yiggy. And I used that, which I did not want to do. Clown with highlight. It's more mixed. Highlight's good against Yiggy too. I think I'm going to do this. Also, it's a speed skull, which means more synergy. Like if we get, like, I don't know, bonus swiftness or something. I mean, there's reasons to want Clown here. I just don't like highlight. But for this one specific instance, it's going to be very helpful. I'm going into Omega Tryhard mode. Excuse me while I go into Omega Tryhard mode. And it's over. Nope, we're still in it. Is our band up? It's not. My nose itches in real life. This is not helping my Yiggy. I'm trying to save my highlight for phase 2 if I can. There we go. Hopefully no one else follows while I'm doing this. I don't know why that came on the way it did. I'm supposed to have that shit off. We can still get out of here with our life. Just don't ult. No! Okay, lucky. We're out of here. Holy shit. 1 HP. The whole fight, and we still got through it. Yiggy being nasty with it today, but it didn't matter. You can't get me that easy. And also, lots of things here that are really good. Holy shit. So many items that I want. Frankly, though, it's this. If we're going crit items, this is what I want. And that's looking likely. Terrible curses. I mean, we're just going to go Go-Getter. Go-Getter weakness exposure. More than likely. Then we'll go think about collection desire later. Just give me Jack in the Box here. I'll take highlight if I get Jack in the Box. And if I don't get Jack in the Box, we're swapping abilities. That's the shitty one, right? Yep. That's the bad one. Maybe not terrible for crit items, but we want Jack in the Box, so... The good one's the one that stuns, by the way, if anyone's curious when I'm in. So we're getting destroyed, dude. What the fuck just happened to me? Oh my god, he's alive! I never would have guessed he would live that. Frankly, we should be using Clown more. This is definitely a Clown run. Yes! Alright. Oh, we're not... Oh, come on. We have the main character syndrome Andy down here. Get out of here. How did that even get there? I don't think normally an enemy's supposed to be there. Clone stamp? Heirloom clone stamp. That's very dense clone stamp. I'll take it for now. There's no reason not to. I mean, I'm a clone stamp enjoyer, if I do say so myself. Swanisio? What the fuck? Oh, man, there's so many good items here, though. Let's look at our pedestals. Oh, we can't afford it. Never mind. Now that I'm looking at that, that is like the saddest collection desire I've ever seen. Apology about my voice. Whenever I come off a live stream, my voice is kind of like this. But it was a good stream. Remaining one, get out of bed. Wake up, Samurai. I'll be taking my bone shards now. Oh, this could have been a dupe. Ah, dude. Dude, I fucked it up. I mean, it's hard to say if that would have been a dupe had I did it in the other order, but I'm pretty sure the order matters there, but I'm not super sure. But that could have easily been a Water Skull dupe, which would have been sick as fuck. Also, I know he's still alive over there. Oh, God. We don't even have omens, man. Why am I taking so much damage? Get down here. Oh, my God. She's so clean with it. Dude, what the fuck? That was like parkour. Oh, now you're doing the parkour, too. You've got to be joking me. Can you get the fuck out of here? You're not the main character. I am. I'm Little Bone. I'm Skull. You're just a peasant. Peasant fucking dishwasher. Okay, banger music. Ah! Heirloom coming in. Yes! Die, you fools! Thank you, Rockstar, for potentially saving my reassembly, actually. Just give me some fucking heal. Okay, at least he gave me 3 small ones. I'll take the bones. Oh, I thought we had Light Spirit Loot for some reason. I don't know why I thought that. I think I was thinking of another run. Damn, dude, I was about to... I got so excited for just a microsecond there. Okay, that's the second time that that's come in handy. This dense heirloom kind of nice with it. I'm going to keep it real. I don't think it's a mainstay on the run regardless, but I kind of like what it's doing for me so far. Ogre Peddler, what do you have? Not bad. I was looking at that item earlier. Sure. It's dense, at least. This can go? Yeah, this can go. Lose a little bit of crit rate, but I'm not worried about it. I have less crit rate than I thought, though. Swanee didn't kill this guy somehow. Swanee, are you falling off? Don't fall off, Swanee. We rely on you. Give me this good shot. Give me this good shot. What am I looking for? I don't even know, but I want it to be good. Fulgent Dawn immediately on the pedestals. No. However, this is great. Is it? Are we doing mixed things? We kind of are. I mean, this... You can take that instead of this. And buy the food. Yeah. Mediocre shot, but we also seem to be low rolling our doors. So, we're kind of just poor. We haven't even had treasure one time, so... Remember to swap often, now that we have this, this thing. And also we have a stackable skill, so now, like, honestly, the wheel was a nice pickup. I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, we're guaranteed to get one of our skulls to legendary moving into Act 3. Probably Clown. Because, we have Highlight, and, Highlight sucks unless you're legendary. Yes, Swanee. Fucking own them. Highlight right on your face. Are we at Leona now? I think this is probably the door to Leona Sisters, if I had to guess. Nope. Even more resources. Let's get... Actually, this is probably the last door. If the last one wasn't, this one almost certainly is. Skipping the Dark Elite down there. And pretty much every enemy. Pro tips, pro tips. Actually, that's probably not a pro tip. You pretty much can never do that except in extreme circumstances like, I don't know, Rockstar swap, which isn't even that extreme of a circumstance. Also, Highlight, too. We actually had a number of ways there to skip that fight. That's pretty funny. Though it's not a true skip. You have to fight them. Okay. No more being distracted. It's time to get in the zone. Because here come the fucking demons from hell. Actual demons. Swanee. Get them. Or completely miss entirely? What the fuck? What is this? What do you think this is? No freebies. No free clout. You have to perform consistently to get clout, okay, Swanee? I'm telling you. Right here, right now. Don't do that shit again. Don't disappoint me. Okay, long hair sister's getting her ass kicked. We need to remember this. Get her, wheel. Damn, that is a good highlight, though I fucked up the angle. Here comes long hair sister. And it's short hair sister again. Or not again, short hair sister for the first time. Though we didn't do enough damage to long hair sister to, like, make this work out. Yeah, Swanee. Okay, she's gonna jump up. Another example of a good highlight. Okay, that's short hair sister. We need to be careful with her, so I'm gonna leave her alone. Can't swap, because if we swap, it'll unleash the wheel and it'll kill her. We're really close to getting a low HP phase 2 here. Even if we can't get the long hair sister to come down, if I can just focus her during the next phase. Oh, come on. Cooperate. Okay, it is her. Okay, perfect. Though once again, we didn't hurt the short hair sister enough. So we have to go another round. Oh no, she's super dead. Yeah. I mean, we still got a lower HP phase 2, but I fucked up by placing 2 of those there. Maybe even 1 was too much, honestly. Oh! Yeah, we barely lowered her HP, which I guess is a good example of, like, how precise it actually is. Like, I don't ever show off enough just how, like, why I take this so seriously. Like, it genuinely is that precise. You have to really lower the HP. Disgusting. Boom! Okay, that was a waste. Thanks for the big pocket. Okay, this could have gone much... Okay, I'm not gonna say anything. Okay, this could have gone much worse. I shouldn't have said a word until I was actually done with the fight. That went well. That went very well. Except for fucking up the quick kill, but it is what it is. Okay, none of this is useful. Like, not a single fucking thing. We'll just break the legendary. The Medusa's good, but I like Swanee. We don't have a ton of reason right now to be using our stun or anything like that. Bad curses. Though Spirit Negotiator is good, actually. I'll take it, and I'll finish this out, and we'll float here. However, I actually have to pause the recording here, because I gotta go work out. So I'm gonna leave this here, and I'll be back. For you guys, it'll be like the blink of an eye. But, you know, for me, I have to edit it together. So with that said, BRB, and I'll do the boot method. It's been a while since we've done this, so be back after the boot. Boop! Alrighty, it's that simple, folks. The boot method, it works. We are back. And I'm upgrading my clown first. Both of these are overall not super impactful upgrades. The only reason I'm doing clown first is because highlight suddenly becomes at least usable. But in the long term, like, neither of those are really all that, like, it still matters for the record, but they're not as impactful as others. Also, excuse me. Oh! Okay, I gotta be careful. After being away from the run for a while and coming back to it, it's always hard to remember what I was doing before. The wheel woke him up. The only negative thing I can say about the wheel is sometimes in this act in particular, it can get you into some nasty spots. How did he follow me down here without teleporting? Okay, he's summoning the missiles again. We'll run up here. Also, we gotta remember that there is a tornado coming at me. You're the worst. Oh, another tornado, but we had heirloom up. God, this was a really nasty room. How long did we spend in this room? That felt like forever. A little late for this, but it's Actually, this could be good. What do I have heirloom on? Oh, this can go. I mean, we're not doing anything with that. We're still doing mixed stuff. We're kind of leaning physical, though. Which means I should probably take this. It's really, really dense courage. That's the kind of stuff you want on a run like this. Even though we're not going to get a ton of stats from it, it's still enough stats to be, like, usable. Oh my god! Oh no! Dude! What the fuck, dude? Fucking disaster. And now I have one of these coming after me. Okay, at least heirloom saving my ass. God, that shit's so insanely whack. Like, it can't even be expressed in the words how much I hate when Dark Mirror does shit like that. Like, I always say I have Stockholm Syndrome, and it's moments like that where it's really shown just how Stockholm Syndrome this shit can be. Because, like, that's insane that can happen. We just got shredded by, like, a bunch of different disaster blocks on top of each other, basically. Ugh. I mean, the run's still fine, I guess. It's not over. What am I looking for here? Keeping in mind that I do have Spirit of Negotiator. Fulgent Dawn would be pretty good. Something like this is really dense. Its arms. Frankly, this could go. What's my Misfortune? Misfortune 3? I think I'll ditch this. Sure. That's a Misfortune box, but I think it's too expensive. How much does this cost? Yeah, we can't get it. Spirit Negotiator already kind of fucking with me a little bit. Well, this... I hope this hits all of them. Let the wheel handle that mess down there. As much as it possibly can. Oh, he's up there. Wonderful. Thank you, wheel. Thanks for doing that. Hit him with highlight. There we go. Stay away from that disaster as much as possible. Losing reassembly in the way we lost it is freaking awful. But the run is not over. If we can get out of Act 3 and get our run off the ground the way I'd like to, Invisible Knife is basically what I'm looking for, I think, at this stage. Davy Jones. It's too late for Davy. But that is a ton of bone shards towards building my Rockstar to Legendary. Which I know I said doesn't matter a ton, but any level of skull building you can do, you are not summoning anything. Who is summoning? Oh, them down there. I thought it was the ultimate golem guy summoning, and I was about to be very upset. Leave that there. Not bad. At least we got a lot of use out of our shield shrine. Pretty decent use of it. And now we have both of our skulls to legendary, just like that. It's that simple. Getting a natural unique, always pretty useful. Let's go down here and fight this mecha golem before he gets the drop on me. Yeah, I'm gonna chase him. You're not summoning any missiles, dude. Blow up to the grenade. Yes! That's what we like to see. Intense Cold, not so bad. Rockstar cannot be affected by attack speed, for the record. So Rockstar is like one of the perfect counters to this. One of the only skulls in the game like this. And Alchemist. Okay, we have our band saved up for this upcoming adventurer fight. Hopefully this goes well. This is going to make or break a lot of this, basically, this fight here. But we do have Rockstar Explosion here. Gonna wait for her to jump away. Yeah, because we are obliterating her. Melt her from the planet. Oh, she ran away! Oh, that's so lame. So yeah, that was a waste. Now we actually we have to fight her fair and square, which ain't good. But we did stop her, which is good. It's not all bad, I suppose. Despite her cheating and running away. Let him ult, who cares? You can have it, buddy. His ult ain't so bad. His ult's pretty bad. We gotta stop this shit. He's gonna start ulting. And we're out. Almost perfect. Despite the flub with the Rockstar. Didn't matter. Still went really well. Excuse me. Sorry, my throat is definitely dead after a day of streaming. Also, we did so much damage that we got like multiple kills on some of the adventurers. This is a weird glitch that can happen, but as you can see, under normal circumstances, we'd be only at 4 here, but we're at 6, which means we double killed 2 adventurers. So we're actually going to max this out. Yeah, that's actually crazy. Wasn't expecting that to happen. I'm thinking, I can't do it now because we didn't get enough bone shards. But is skill cooldown better or is damage percent better? Probably damage percent. Because look how low our damage is. Yeah, there. Very, very, very low. Like, extremely low for this stage of the game. But we don't have collection desire yet. Things could turn around. No reason to take item rooms currently because we don't want omens, and our Spirit of Negotiator is going to basically make every shop the strongest item room you could ever find ever. For a bunch of free refreshes is like an infinite number of item chests. Excuse me, by the way. Sorry. Try my best to keep my throat nice and not dry and hoarse, but y'all know how it is. Now we're getting very consistent procs on our Crown of Thorns. 65, not bad. Could even stand to be better. We don't have like distorted curved sword to help, which would be nice if we could get that. Or something like that, I suppose. That is the... Okay, please, crit percent. I've never wanted crit percent more. If we can just get crit percent from this, we're going to be so fucking good. I'll be unstoppable. Give me crit. No max HP. Actually, max HP is fine too. Attacks... Oof. That's the worst one. It literally does nothing on my Rockstar. And on Clown, it's fine, but it's not as good as it could have been. Yeah, that's fine. Frankly, I'll take this. One thing, much like the samurai, don't save your rock bands for like bosses. Though certainly not as important to maintain or like use your rock band in rooms as it is to use your full moon slash in rooms, but it's still important to make sure that you're not holding on to that for too long. Okay. Invisible knife. This is also quite good, but I want invisible knife, I think. Yes, I do. I'm not gonna get enticed by that. Ooh. Oh, also, ooh. Artifact? I mean, this could go, right? Do we not have... We don't have mana cycle. Yeah, this goes. God, that hurts. I hate getting rid of that. And now it costs... I'll do 1. Failed mask. If only we had strike. Which we had the opportunity to get it, but... I think what I do here is I buy courage. Right? Yes, courage. Courage and wisdom could both be solid picks. I passed it. There it is. Now our stats are getting somewhere. I still want a little bit extra crit percent. I think. The ceremonial dagger is going to help. Which if anyone... I haven't talked about it too awful much. But it did get direct buffs in the 1.7.3 update. How did that hit me? I dashed. I swear to God, I dashed. Not that it matters that much, but it could end up mattering depending on how this next room goes. And frankly, the rest of this room, too. Let's not get too cocky. I'll place these down. Oh my God, okay. See, that's what I mean. We still have to get out of this act with our... we have to get out of this act so we can get last resistance. We got a long way to go. But we do... Oh my God, I gotta drink some water. Okay. Hopefully that helped. I just drank some water. Which I should have done a long time ago, but I'm stubborn. Just die. Just die, please. Okay. Thank God. Oh my God, there's more doors, though. What is this hell I'm in? Let me out of Act 3. I'm done with this act. I've had enough. You've broken me, game. You've broken me. Also, I need to make sure I have enough money to sell Spirit of Negotiator. Which is like 3.8k, I think, or 3.6k maybe. It's so much money. Oh my God, one more Frieza for the road, huh? Is he going to attack? He is. I'm going down here. Oh, he's dead. Okay, let's go see if he dropped HP. He didn't. That's fine, though. We need to get a legendary from this chest. Yeah, exactly a legendary, and then we can sell this Spirit Negotiator. If we can't sell the Spirit of Negotiator, I have to choose between Last Resistance and Collection Desire, and I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that at all. God, I wish so badly that we had freaking, what's it called, Jack in the Box. We would be shredding this boss right now. Gotta be careful of Clown's basic attack here. It sends him flying backwards. Very strange debuff that some skulls have. I talked about this pretty frequently. About how there's like secret debuffs in Skul the Hero Slayer. And one of them is if your basic attack sends you flying backwards. Let's swap here. So far, very good Chimera. Another Swanee? Sure. Oh, we stopped the jump. The second jump got stopped, but the fact that it even got that far just means this run still needs a little bit extra. It's definitely on the slow end. And we did get some legendaries. And everything else sucks, except for Troll, but we have pretty natural crit anyway, so... Break a legendary and recuperate our losses in Act 4. This goes. This is very dangerous. God, that's so dangerous. I could get rid of weakness exposure. Oh, I can't, actually. Man, I'm going to take Last Resistance, though. This is not a terrible pick. It's just a very scary pick, and this run is... kinda suffering currently. I don't want to send it to the void, you know? But Infectious Disease is a very solid pick. Also, I had another follow on my Twitch while we were gone. I just looked over at my laptop monitor, which I always keep on Twitch. If I had been recording, we would have got a second bling! Thankfully, that didn't happen again. Anyways, Act 4. In my opinion, underrated in terms of difficulty. I feel like people say it's easy these days. I disagree. I disagree a lot. I think Act 4 is a nightmare. Especially if your run isn't where it should be by that point. And we're not really where I'd like to be at this current stage. We're slightly behind par. So this could get nasty. Let me out! Oh, God, I got hit anyways. What a jerk. The Harpy did that on purpose. I won't forgive her. Our damage percent isn't horrible here. Our magic is terrible, but that's fine. Can we afford to fit this? If we got rid of Heirloom, I am not willing to do that. I refuse. This Heirloom clone stamp is coming with me. All the way to the bank. There we go. There we go. That's the kind of shredding I want to see. Have the amps out at the same time. Shit goes pretty hard. Hell yes. Got some debuffs on us. I think just to be min-maxy, I'll go up and get rid of these debuffs. And it's still a smart thing to do, honestly. There we go. We're also getting our money back a bit, which is nice. I'm still gonna take skull rims. You can't stop me. Even though it might not be in my best interest, because I do need money for the shop. I'm still gonna take skull rims. Puffs out chest. Anyone got any problems with that? Looks around. Leering. My audience. No, Hex. No. Yeah, that's what I thought. Little RP sesh for you guys. That was my chat, my community versus me on should I continue doing the strategies I am. And of course, you guys all agreed. Okay, we're getting lots of... Ooh, that's exactly the kind of thing I was talking about earlier. What's our hidden blades? This. We'd go hidden blade 4, but it's not very good. Marked enemies. 5 seconds for adventurers and bosses. God, why? Have I talked about this? Have I had this rant? I'm going to have this rant right here. This should not exist. 5 seconds for adventurers and bosses. And if it is going to exist, it should be much longer than 5 seconds. A lot of the inscriptions in this game are still balanced around normal mode. This does not cut it in the Dark Mirror. The Dark Mirror, 5 seconds is literally nothing. And it makes this inscription useless. Hidden Blade is awful in the Dark Mirror, and it's a sad state of affairs. I wish that wasn't the case. It's often an inscription I just find myself having because a lot of really good items have Hidden Blade on them. And if you have it, it's fine. It does allow for all hits to be critical hits against normal enemies. But only for 5 seconds on bot. It's just so odd, man. I mean, I get it in normal mode, but in the Dark Mirror, it's not good. Back in the day, there were conversations about Hidden Blade being the best inscription in all of Skul. I never was on that train, but it was a good one. Not anymore. Things have changed a lot. Also, we'll go back for those HP orbs. That room kind of got nasty. Don't like that shit. Okay. Excuse me. I had to burp. See, I'm keeping it real. Was it the only one? It was. Okay. Fine by me. This is a decent HP to be heading into the adventures at. Not that we are. This next room could go horrific. And then the run could almost die in the adventures. Or just die straight up. Depending on the adventurer, anything could happen. There's only a few adventurers I won't be super upset to see. See if I can get rid of this fool. Swanee! He fell down in the pit. He's still alive. I saw you down there, dude. You thought I could pull a fast one on me, but no. I got sharp eyes. And I looked at the minimap. Okay. Well, that sucks. It's the climb, baby. I'm the Joker, baby. I don't know why that popped into my mind. I do not know why that popped. I mean, I guess I do know why that popped into my mind, but I'm sorry it did. My apologies. However, I am the Joker, baby. Okay, I'm happy to see her. What's up, mage? Though, I don't know why I am. I always get real cocky when I see the mage. You shouldn't be cocky against the mage. A lot of people consider her the easiest. I do too. However, they're all hard. That's the answer. Anyone's wondering what the worst adventure is, the answer is they all fucking suck and we should hate them all for different reasons. You hate the mage because she can shred you in 2 seconds. And also, her ult takes 10 fucking years. God, she hurt me. Does so much damage. It's crazy. Here comes probably her scariest move. Okay, respect. Damn it! Oh, it hit her! What the fuck? Okay, alright, I see you. Oh, she's leaving fire on the ground. Die. Give me your legendary. Nope. Why do I always ask? It's never gonna happen. Reverse psychology. Actually, reverse psychology in the like positive direction doesn't work in Skul the Hero Slayer. We still need damage. I really want to add into skill cooldown though. Yeah, the rest goes into skill. Actually, no. 2 go here and then the rest go into skill cooldown. Playing it safe. Y'all know me. I'm play it safe Jimmy. I play it safe all the time. All day, every day. It's my whole dang life. Playing it safe. Wait, what? Oh, no. I know that shit just happened to me. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I thought I was experiencing a glitch I experienced one time where I had a Minotaur, and one of his abilities shut off completely. Like, it's never happened to me before or since. But I used one of my abilities there as my clown, and it felt really awkward. And that's what it felt like when that happened to me, when that glitch happened to me. And I couldn't even explain what the glitch was, because like I said, it's never happened to me before or since. But it's one of the weirdest things I've ever experienced in Skul. No amount of swapping, no amount of even dropping the skull would fix it. Like, I would literally drop the skull on the ground, swap him with someone else, and then pick him back up. It still was broken. I don't think did I try restarting the game? I don't remember. This wasn't in a video. This was, like, off-screen. Maybe in early 1.6. I can't remember exactly what happened. Don't think it was in 1.7. Okay, I hear the Executioner over there. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to happen. Thank you, Swanee. God, Swanee's so sick. Just open the gate immediately, just evaporates into a red mist. I mean, what more could you ask for with one of these asshole executioners? The answer is nothing. That's just the best shit. You can't ask for much better. What's our inscriptions? We do have execute. We don't have duel anymore because we got rid of that one thing. Invisible knife, please. I got excited when I saw this. I don't know why. Oh, come on. That's so whack. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna save my money for the next shop. Invisible knife is very unlikely from here. It is what it is. I shouldn't have said anything. Get rid of this jerk here, hopefully. Okay, I didn't mean to do that per se, but I guess I'm not super upset. Like I said, don't save it for bosses. Shredding bosses is overrated, in my opinion. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but in DM10, you don't really have the luxury of fucking around like you used to. You gotta take it seriously. And shredding bosses is fun, but it's not a thing you need to do. Except for the Dark Hero. You do need to shred him a little bit. So from my understanding, the most likely dupe slots are 5 or 2, 5, and 9. I was wrong. It's not 3, 6, 9. It's 2, 5, and 9. And all of these are solid. So let's see what happens. I would probably happily get rid of the hero sword. Okay, never mind. Interesting. That throws a bit of a monkey wrench into my plans. Hidden blade. We gotta keep that shit. I definitely want this. Okay, yeah, 1000% we want that. It actually... it doesn't help as much as you'd think, honestly. Do I have chase? I'm pretty sure swapping out either of these is just swapping out for, It's like, do I want 100% all the, or sometimes, or 50% all the time? I think I want 100% sometimes. I take this money and I use it to buy the, inscription arms in the next shop. Yeah, that's right. I just built like not even mixed, just purely physical Rockstar. That's right, we went there. What of it? You got problem with that, bub? And then, of course, I puff my chest out. My chest's like, no, 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 no. No, 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 Haxa, it's cool, it's cool. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. And I'll walk away with a swagger in my step. I mean, it is a really weird build. It's very strange. But hey, it's working so far. We'll see what happens in the hero fight. That's gonna be a big deciding factor. Oh, there's a what? Get the fuck out of here. Okay, we're not at the we're not Joan yet. Dang. High rolling the doors, eh? Ooh, he almost got me too. You would think that that guy missed me by a mile, but like the executioners have very their range doesn't look like what it is all I'll say. They look like they would have zero range. Trust me, they have range and they are not afraid to use it. It is not, oh my god. I mean, I'm not freeing the halfling. We're high rolled our doors literally on the way out of the game. Pretty rare, actually. This isn't how it's supposed to go. Also, I guess we're stuck with highlight. Not what I wanted to happen. I was thinking at some point we'd see an ability swapper. Hopefully I didn't pass it by accident, but I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure we just didn't see an ability swapper, which is really, really rude. Oh yeah, we have treasure now too. Yeah, don't forget to open your treasure chests. We got that shit at the last second. Yeah. Money. We actually have a decent amount of money going into Act 5. This isn't a hopeless Act 5 shop. Also, I think we've maxed out our skill cooldown too. 135. Pretty sure we did. And then we get 1 extra into HP, I think. I think that's what the math is. Because I think, yo, 135 plus 15 is 150. And that's how much bone shards you need to max a shrine out. So we had 2 into skill cooldown. Yeah, I think we get 1 extra into the other thing. Which is cool. I wasn't expecting that to happen. This might be a little slow going. I don't think this is a giga damage run by any stretch. Die, you fools. Okay, I don't like this. We're kind of trapped over here. Okay. Perfect timing. Oh, come on. Ah. I thought I was hitlessing this shit. God, I just wish we got Jack in... If with Jack in the Box, I'm telling you guys, I think this run would be popping off super fucking hard. Like, I think we'd be going wild right now. It would certainly kill Joan very quickly. Well, 996 ain't bad for the record. We actually ended up with decent damage percent once we have our Crown of Thorns popped off all the way. Let's use highlight to skip. I missed. Whoops. Okay, let's respect Joan a bit here. A bit being the key word. She's dead. Oh! Oh my god. Ouch. Well, that's what I get for being cocky. Okay, I'm very scared to use highlight. For good reason, as you saw. Oh! Stop it, Joan. Oh! Holy shit! Please die. Okay, this went disastrously, actually. Like, that somehow went from me being extremely cocky and destroying Joan with the Brock Bend to losing last resistance. But you can get last resistance back, for anyone who's curious. You can get it back. So we're going to get it back. In fact, it actually is, and this is me coping super hard, it is true min-maxing. It's true min-maxing to lose your last resistance. You can grab it right back. See? What's our last, or what's this looking like? Artifact? Arms? We're going to have arms too. However, we can't really afford to sell anything if we want to heal. Though I do not want weakness exposure. Actually, I can afford to heal, do that, and then buy this. And that should put me over 1k. Yes! I could even stand to just use my bone shards to heal. Because what if we get a shitty heal? Though we do have last resistance back. What a conundrum. Frankly, I want my skill cooldown. Maybe we go halfsies. No. No halfsies. I'm going all in, baby. What an interesting run. I think this is the first time I've ever had to use 2 last resistances in one run. Or, yeah, 2 last resistances in one run. Pretty funny. That Joan, dude. Sometimes Joan can get you, man. As much as I make fun of her. Like, she can actually fuck you up. Though she has fallen off. Okay, only -1. That's acceptable. And here's our kit. It's interesting. It's good, actually. This kit's good. It got there. Oh, shit. Well, I forgot to buy arms. Damn it! No! Though we might have not had money to do it anyways. That would have been a reason to do the thing. It's fine. It really isn't that big of a deal. The arms would have helped, but I don't think it's super impactful. We'll see what happens. Gonna try out here. I mean, our damage percent is there. Our strategy is also there. We have crit items. Just no invisible knife, which is sad. But as you can see, we're mowing down these fools. And we also have the band to absolutely shred enemies for us. But we don't have the passive up. Keep that in mind. This is down here. This down here is the cooldown. Okay. It is time for the hero. I'm concerned. A little. Maybe my gameplay's not at the peak here, because I did just die to Joan. I have to focus. Swanee. How did Highlight not do anything there? Like, it didn't home in on him at all. Whew. There we go. Highlight doing something. I don't know if it did anything good, but it did do something. Like, really, even when Highlight comes to Legendary, it's still his worst skill by a lot. I would even say it's worse than the... Like, we have both of the, in my opinion, bad clown skills. If there are bad clown skills, which, in my opinion, Highlight is. But I don't think 3 in the hand is a bad skill, necessarily. Oh, God. Just do your fucking jump. Get him, Swanee. No, Swanee! You had every chance in the world to get him there. Okay. OSU completed. Oh, baby! Oh, there's still an orb. I knew it! You can't trick me. Careful with the clown swap. It's fucking awful. It's like truly, sure, highlight ain't the greatest, but it's still usable and fine. The only truly negative thing I think you would say about this Skul is his swap is god awful. Get out of here. I don't want anything to do with those orbs. Okay, so that went actually pretty well, honestly. If we're going to win this fight, that had to go well, and it did go well. Despite being there a while, it's fine. Now we have to try and shred the hero. With our rock music and also with our band. Don't summon that yet. Okay, I'm going to try and summon it here. No! Come over here! Come over here, dude! He fucking dodged it, dude. That's so lame. Okay, now we actually have to try in this fight. What's he up to? What? Okay, he's spamming. So we got a spammer over here. BM, dude. Dude, this clone step has come in clutch so many times throughout this run. Yeah! That's what we like to call in the business knowing what the fuck is going on. Also known as skill. Okay, comes a Siphon soon. After this, I kind of wish he was further away from me, honestly. I should have put him over here on this side of the field. He can definitely get you in a Siphon if you ain't careful here. And also, he put that shit there. He should go into phase 3 here. He did. Actually, I should be... Actually, no, I should be this here. Actually, no, I should be the clown here. Watch this. Okay, I got a sweet strat coming up, okay? This is going to be awesome. Highlight, avoid this. Yeah, baby. That's what you like to fucking see. That's why people come here. Get out of here, meatball. You ain't gonna get me like last time. Grab. No, here comes the grab after this. The grab's gonna come right now. Literally right now. There it is. And here comes the Siphon. And now you just get the fuck out of the fight. That's what happens now. Just fucking go buck wild. You gotta get out of here quick. That's how I fight the hero. Whoo! Okay, it's fine. Though, God, dude, these spikes stood here for so long. I think there's still one back there. Okay, no, there's not. But, dude, those stuck around for a very long time. But, like, hopefully you guys saw, like, so phase 3, and I am making a video on this, but the phase 3 intro goes like this. You know, he does the all slash. You dodge that by jumping up here and, like, dodging like this. And then when you have to dodge the all spikes on the sides attacks. And then as soon as he comes out of that, he does the wall jump attack. And then he either has the chance to grab you immediately after he does the wall jumps. He'll either grab you then, or he'll do one attack and then grab you, or attempt to after that. And then he always siphons. After the grab, he always siphons. So keep that in mind. Or maybe I might be wrong about that. I think I'm right about that. It's either he does one attack and tries to grab you, or he tries to grab you, does an attack, and then siphons. But he always siphons after the... I don't... Actually, maybe I need to do a little bit more experimentation with this. I'm very right about the first thing I said, but I don't know if he always tries to siphon after he tries to grab you, or he'll, like, do an attack and then trying to siphon you after he does... Like, if he does the grab immediately after he comes out of the wall jump attack, he might do an attack and then siphon, or he might immediately siphon. I'm not sure. Anyways, not to muddy the waters. Hopefully people get what I was saying there. Let's see if we can actually get Swanee in the windscreen this time. Oh! I think I got her! Yeah, I mean, she's there, but she's being obscured by her fucking orb, but we did get her. That's the first time I've ever gotten her in the windscreen since the Dark Mirror came out. I don't know why I struggle so much with this, but I do. GG's, man. That was an interesting run. frankly could have been a little stronger had I remembered to get the arms inscription. But it's not a big deal. We didn't need it, but it would have helped. Getting the dupe on this was a nice grab. Getting this at the end was also extremely nice. This is like a curse that's really powerful, but you're better off the later you find it, essentially. Because it's like, really, it has a humongous downside if you're not careful with it. The earlier you get this, the more your shops suck, and that is not good. But it can be very useful. This is actually my second Skul run today using this, which is pretty cool. This was an excellent early grab. Kind of defined the whole run, getting this early. And everything else was just kind of based off that. Also, I'm just so happy we kept the heirloom clone stamp. That's so cool. That's not a clone stamp you'll see people keep too often, but Dent's clone stamp, or Dent's heirloom is actually pretty nice. Pretty much everything around this just centered around crit items, which is very typical. But what isn't typical is bringing the Rockstar and using him on a physical-oriented run. Except for this, of course. We had this, and we also had this. A little bit of magic as well, but mostly physical. And it worked out pretty well, as you saw. Rockstar is a very interesting character. But really, crit items can be built in a number of ways. I would say crit items are like the most mixed damage friendly thing you can do. Oh, there it is again. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know why this is happening. I'm not doing this on purpose. This isn't like a subtle ad for my Twitch. It's just, oh God, is it showing up on the thing too? Like, I can't even tell if you guys are seeing the thank you for following message pop up. I meant to turn this shit off, and I have the alerts turned off. I just don't know why it's popping up. However, appreciate Menace Forever for the follow. Well, I gotta figure that out. Oh, mute alerts. Well, there's the button. It's too late now, though. It won't happen again next time, I promise. However, I'm a fool. I can also pause alerts. Thank you guys for your patience. I'm a little bit, I guess, flustered. I didn't mean for this to happen. However, I don't think you guys will mind that much. You should follow my Twitch, though. I do stream Skul very often on there, so if you like my Skul gameplay, you can find more there. And also do variety. Like tomorrow, I'm going to be playing Cult of the Lamb, more than likely, which I bought recently, and it's very fun. I might even bring it to the channel. Would you guys want to see Cult of the Lamb? If you're a outro watcher, feel free to chime in the comments, and I'll probably ask at the start of a video coming up soon. Because I've been enjoying Cult of the Lamb immensely so far. It's a very fun game. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the run. I enjoyed the run myself. I love when runs pop off like this and I get to do weird shit. Like, this is the world's weirdest Rockstar run, and it actually was pretty good. Pretty solid all across the board. Though we did lose our life. When did we lose our life? I can't remember. It must have been in a random Act 3 room. It was early. Yeah, it was early in Act 3, I think. However, I think we're done here. I need to chill the fuck out. It's been a long day. So thank you guys for watching. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Wait, do you see this? Why does he have a silhouette like this? Do you see this? This clown silhouette behind him? What the fuck? It's like he's in front of a... Like the back... Like he's like doing a... Like the Skul the Hero Slayer setting is just a play. And like the light shining on him. And he's like hitting like the backdrop. What the fuck? Why is the... Oh, it must be like his... It must be his... Because sometimes like a little black silhouette will appear behind you. I don't know what inscription does that. I know it's an inscription though. And that must be what this is. That's pretty interesting. But it looks like he's got like a silhouette behind him because of the way the light's hitting him. What an interesting windscreen. I didn't even notice this at first. And frankly, it's kind of perfect for the clown. Anyways, I'm done. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all. And I will see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.